Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Um, so this is gonna be a little bit of a weird one because this is my first video on this channel that will kind of go over kind of the the main point of this channel. By the way, nothing that I post will ever be edited or fixed or altered or in any way, shape, or form changed. It's all gonna be the journaling down of my brain into a video. And so uh, I'm not gonna post that often, but when I do post, it's going to be something that comes right here, and it's gonna be something that I truly believe is important. So um, just a brief introduction to me, I guess. I'm a Muslim. I'm 19 years old, and I currently am studying kinesiology at the University of Calgary. Um, and yeah, I hope to become a medical doctor in the future or physiotherapist. But on to the story now, and the real reason I made this video. So I already know that it's going to be titled All It Takes Is a Little Push, and that's true. And so I'm going to give you guys a quick story as I look into the sun right now. This year has been a lot of up, a lot of down, a lot of learning, and it's been one of the best years of my life because of all those facts. And one moment that I take most dearly into this year was meeting a child around 14, maybe 15 years old on the bus one night as I was coming home from swimming. So one thing I will always talk about is the pool. I love the pool. I swim as much as possible, and I'm trying one day to become a professional swimmer, or at least see my max potential as a swimmer. But I was coming home from the pool this night, and I saw this boy, maybe like 12, 13, between the ages of 12, like 13 to maybe 15, I'd say. And he just comes over to me and says, "Hey." I gave him a smile beforehand. He gives me a smile, and then we just discuss, we talk. And we talk about school and dreams and things we want to do. And as someone who wants to be a medic, it's quite an inspiring story. But he also wanted to be that. He also had passion to be a doctor and to learn. And he tells me, I'm going to paraphrase, but he tells me in essence, I know what I want to do, I just don't know if I can do it and if I should do it. And it's very interesting because I'm in that same position. Can I actually be a doctor? Can I actually become a great swimmer? Can I actually, be a great Muslim? Can I do all those things? Is this too much to ask for? Am I asking too little? And so I realized that I was almost talking to my younger self. I was talking to my doubts, my fears, my anxieties, and I realized that it wasn't that I couldn't do it, it's that I didn't believe I could do it. I didn't have a push. You see, this year has been a pretty good year for me, and I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but genuinely speaking, all it has taken was one push. One push to say, you know what, I'm going to start being active and start swimming. It took one push to say, I really am going to get into university after 2 gap years, and I did. It took a push to do these things, and it took a lot, but all it started with was one little push. And ultimately, it doesn't matter where you are in life, all it takes is one push. And I know how preachy and how, you know, how kind of small that message really seems. But if we look to places like the Quran, um, excuse me, I don't speak Arabic that well, so I'm going to say it in English, but you know, uh, we have many stories about how the believer can never lose hope, how the believer can never ever lose hope in the mercy of God, um, and just the idea that you don't lose hope, you keep going. And as I look at the sun right now and I'm really contemplating what I'm going to continue on doing in my degree, in my life, in my studies, in athleticism, and in my social life, it really is just about making that push and believing in yourself when you make that push and actually going for it. And so that talk on the bus with that kid was really, really important because it led me to realize that there are so many brilliant minds, so many brilliant people who just need a push. So, anyway, if that kid is watching or if he's there, I pray for you all the time. Inshallah, you'll make it, you'll be a doctor. And yeah, I hope if this helps anyone, even if it's just that kid, I hope that word, that encouragement, and yes, even the Sport Check gift card I gave him, I hope that really helps him. So that's a story that I think about all the time, and it's probably one of my proudest, most fondest moments of this year, in a year where I've truly done a lot. So yeah, I wish nothing but the best for that kid, and I wish nothing but the best for all my followers. I pray for you, I'll make dua for you, inshallah. And yeah, so there's nothing I'm gonna sell you, nothing I'm gonna tell you to do or not do. But yeah, if you like this content, maybe I'll post some more. Who knows? Assalamu alaikum.